in the education side. And again, I wanted to extend a thank you over to Debbie for getting this session set up. I know we were just at the Atlantic Conference, so some of you might have come by our booth to speak to Shreya V, who we had there. And yeah, let's get right into things here. So I want to go a bit about CSIO, and then I will take you through our website, show you some of the pages that are important or that are good to know, or where you can bookmark, like the education, the membership, all that sort of stuff. So we'll touch on CSIO, broker benefits, we'll navigate the website, we'll talk about our 2023 roadmap just because it's very new. And then I will go through my proof of insurance, which is one of our solutions, and talk about the professional development, which is close to what I work with every day. I just want to confirm, Debbie, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, perfect. So as you know, or as you might know, CSIO is a national insurance association representing over 38,000 brokers, insurance companies, and software providers. We develop the data standards, manages distribution network technologies, and drives emerging technologies and solutions to enhance connectivity within the P&C insurance industry. So we just completed our multi-year strategic plan at the end of 2022, and we were excited to kick that off this year. So working on a lot of those new goals on those on that roadmap as well, and we'll go through some of those in this presentation. One of the things that came out of that end of 2022 board meeting was that our mission and vision needed to more accurately reflect that new plan. So our new mission is to develop, govern, and promote the adoption of industry standards and deliver secure, reliable solutions and education to help streamline property and casualty insurance operations for the benefit of members and customers. And our vision changed to drive innovative solutions that enable the best insurance experience in Canada. So we thought that this more accurately reflected the new plan that was created. Okay, so what remained the same was our CSIO values, which was collaboration, proactive, responsive, and disciplined. We thought that in reviewing these 4 values, it was determined that they did reflect CSIO very well. All of this information can also be found on our website too. We launched a new website at the end of 2021, so it is definitely updated with all of this information. So just a quick question, you don't need to type it anywhere. You can if you want to head over to the chat. But do you currently use CSIO? Does your organization use CSIO, or do you have a login for CSIO? Just keep it in your head or put it in the chat, up to you. Just something to think about as we go through this. Okay, so some of the broker benefits with being a member of your association. So as a brokerage, by being a member of the provincial association, you're automatically a member of CSIO. So that's one of the benefits of being a member of the association. So the first member benefit would be the professional development. Now I know out in the Atlantic region, it works a little differently, but all of our courses are free to all our members. They are accredited. So right now we do get them accredited in multiple provinces where the accreditation is required. So I know Atlantic region might be heading that way. So that will be something I will look into. We have 4 streams right now: cybersecurity, digital marketing, technology, innovation, and industry trends and initiatives. So what we do with our courses, our webinars, is we keep it within those 4 streams because we've sent surveys out to our members, and this is kind of the topics that they want to hear about. The ones that we stay away from are a lot of where the associations will take over are more of the industry or insurance related products. So this is kind of where we bulk our courses on. And we're always happy to hear suggestions in webinar surveys and any surveys that we do send out. With that being said, we have created a digital broker designation. This designation is if you go on our website and complete 6 online courses, we automatically certify you as a digital broker. So we will send you a certificate. We will send you logos that you can share on your social media. So you can add it to your LinkedIn. On your LinkedIn, there's a certificates and license section where you can add that. And that's just going in and completing 6 courses. All the courses are about 1 hour in length. I know there's been a few that have reached out to me that have completed out in your region, which is great. I'm always happy to chat with more people. And what we did this past year at our AGM was we awarded a brokerage out here in Ontario who had all of their staff complete 6 courses and be awarded the digital broker designation, which was really great. So if your brokerage is interested in doing that, please reach out to me and let me know, and I'm happy to work with you on getting those completed. Another section, another benefit is exploring emerging technology. So we, on a monthly basis, send out newsletters. The team does blog articles. We send articles into the associations to post in their magazines, talking about anything that's coming up in the industry or what's happening or what we're working on. And then lastly, what you most probably know us for is the industry forums. So we create and maintain those forms and applications on our website. So when you have a login, you're able to go in and get access to all of that. Okay, to talk about the CSIO solutions. So you have access to My Proof of Insurance and CSIO Net. So My Proof of Insurance is the sending of electronic documents to your customers. So for example, the pink slips, and I'm sure you've heard of this. They're able to download that pink slip on their phone and put it in their digital wallet and then show the pink slip. And I'll get into more of this more detailed later on in the presentation. And then CSIO Net. So CSIO Net is the exchanging of policy data that you would do with your carrier partners. Okay, we're going to navigate the CSIO website now. Okay, the main thing, and this is where I will point you to, is if you do not have an account on our website, each individual within the organization, within your brokerage, can go to our website, click on membership, and click on register. With your work email, you're able to each have your own account with your work email. So the registration is pretty simple: email, first name, last name, job category, and then I was talking about that industry news. So you would just have to select, do you want to receive electronic messages from us? And that puts you on our mailing list. And in that mailing list, we also send education campaigns as well to let you know what webinars are coming up, what courses have been launched, etc. So once you are logged in, one of the new features of our website that we had pushed out a few years ago was to have this dashboard. So it follows your education process, or it follows your education progress, and also has targeted news based on whether you were a broker, insurer member, or a software provider member. So I'm logged into my test broker account here. So when I scroll down, I can see that here's all the courses that I'm working on. I can click into them and it will take me to where I ended out. I can see anything that I've completed. And then here's that digital member status. So it's showing me that I've completed 2 of the 6 courses. And then once I'm done 6, it will have the certificate right here for me to download. Below that, this is just going to list out all of the available courses we have under all of these streams that we do have that I just mentioned as well. And then on the bottom part is any upcoming webinars you can register for, and we do upload those certificates so that you're able to download them. So that page is very important, but a few other ones that I want to point out here are on membership, and you can click on broker member benefits. So a lot of this page is just going to talk about exactly what I'm talking about in this webinar, all the benefits to you for being a member of your association, which member of CSIO, and then you can just scroll down to get more information on a lot of these things that I'm chatting about today. And then here's the big one for the industry forums. I know I'm getting a lot of email. Where do I find this form, or where can I get this? So it's linked on many pages on our website. And then you have both of our solutions that I will chat about in a little bit more in depth here. Professional development. So this is my baby. And here you can get into the courses. So when you click on this, it will take you right to our course catalog. So we have right now about 30 courses. And again, all of this is free to you, and having that account is free to you as well. And then we just talk about a little bit more of our digital member program. 6 courses is all you need. We do have some testimonials that we share there. And with professional development, we also have an events calendar, and this is new this year. just to have it a little bit more visual, which is nice. So we point out which ones are webinars, which ones are standards working groups, if we're attending any of the conferences. So we were at the Atlantic Conference last week or 2 weeks ago, and then we were at IBAO last week. So we just like to share this with our members so they know where we are, what we're doing. And then another big piece is our standards and solutions. So under here, you have the My Proof of Insurance section, CSIO net, and all the industry data standards. So the only thing with this is the industry data standards will be available to the insurer and vendor members only, and that's just due to the type of membership. But if you're looking for the industry forums, you can find them here as well. One thing I do want to point out is this tool here. This tool here is very neat, and I know I'm using it all the time. If I'm looking for a particular CSIO net ID, if you need to find your own, you can just go in here, type your company name, and it will give you all the information. I know a lot of brokers will reach out saying their insurance companies need a certain identifier, and I will always point them to this with giving them the information they need, but this will always help them in the future as well. And then obviously the last one is our support. We also have our live chat that follows everyone around. We're available by email, by phone, live chat. And then if you're looking for CSIO network status, you can click on this button here. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Let me go back to my other screen. Okay. So I want to get into a bit of our 2023-25 strategic plan. Like I said, the board met back in the end of 2022 to determine this plan for the next 3 years. And this plan builds on what CSIO has accomplished in the past through the development of industry standards, our services and solutions, and as well as advancing those digital solutions with any emerging technology. Okay, so another question to just put out there is, which of these solutions do you currently use? You can post this in the chat, you can just leave it in your head, up to you. My Proof of Insurance, CSIO net, both, neither. I'm always interested to hear. Okay, so with that strategic plan, we do have 3 pillars. Pillar number 1 is our standards, pillar number 2, industry trusted, and then pillar 3, solutions and services. And I will dive a little bit deeper into each of these through the next few slides. So pillar number 1 has 3 objectives: develop the standards, govern the standards, and promote the benefits of the standards. So under develop, we have produce comprehensive and unambiguous standards that are not subject to interpretation. Standards are high quality, easily accessible, usable, relevant, and respond to the current and future needs. And then with number 2 on govern, implement a detailed standards adoption framework, including adoption classification system. And then number 3, promote the benefits of using comprehensive and clearly defined standards, collect data, conduct research, and build case studies to demonstrate the benefits of standardization. So with objective number 1, you might have heard in the news that we've posted out the eDocs, the eDocs initiative that we're working on and making the eDocs less ambiguous. So I just wanted to bring this up. This is our commercial lines real-time quote savings calculator, and the CL working group has worked very hard over the last few years to help enhance brokerage operations by accelerating information flow between the BMS and insurer systems. So if you go on our website, you'll be able to plug in some of these numbers here, and it will spit out a savings for you at the end. And then with that automating quotes, CL data standards can reduce underwriting time from 3 days to mere seconds, saving time and money by digitizing transactions, and improving customer service via faster and more accurate quotes. Okay, on to pillar 2. So pillar 2, the strategic objective here was to deliver essential, credible, secure, and reliable solutions. So some of those solutions that I talked about was CSIO net and My Proof of Insurance, and then we've got this API standard, the security standard in here. So continue growing capability and adoption of CSIO's API security standard, keep current with security industry landscape to ensure best practices are implemented on all of our solutions, and then deliver secure and reliable solutions as well. So CSIO Net, as we know, this is used by the brokers and the insurers, and this is connecting the brokers and the insurers and allowing them to do that facilitation of data transmission of policy information. Automating downloads through CSIO Net provides brokers with fast and easy access to important policy claims and billing information directly within their BMS, allowing you to do what you do best, provide exceptional customer experience. eDocs continue to grow since its launch about 11 years ago, with less paper exchanged among brokers, insurers, and clients means more efficient workflows. The eDocs data standard enables insurers to send electronic policy documents directly to brokers' BMS platforms, resulting in fast, efficient, paperless workflow. And at the end of 2022, over 45 million eDocs have been sent since its launch about 10 years ago, which has doubled in the past 5 years. And my proof of insurance. So this is another key industry priority, is advancing paperless operations, digital delivery of insurance documents, and helping broker in their digital transformation. So since launching in 2018, more than 1.7 million documents have been sent. And then consistently as evolving, we recently added e-slips for garage policies, and I know the team is always taking in feedback as well on how to further enhance it. I did have a quick video. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'll give it a try. Okay, I'm not sure if you were able to hear that or not, but if not, I can send the link to the video. We have it on YouTube, so, and it's also on our website. A little bit about my proof of insurance. So this is where you would securely send your digital policy documents and proof of auto insurance, so your e-slip, to your customers over email, and they're able to store it in their wallet. And we can use it with all insurers right now, and it's for personal and commercial lines. So I'm going to walk through a few steps after the next 2 slides to just show you how it works. But right now, regulatory approval, it has been approved everywhere, pending Nunavut. I know the most recent one was New Brunswick, so that was great to hear. So it is a legal and acceptable way to send documents electronically. We do have an eSlips advisory report. If anyone's interested, please let me know and I can send that over to you. It was prepared back in 2015 by the firm Fasken. And CSIO over that time had worked very closely with the regulators as well as CCIR to approve the use of eSlips. So there was a lot of work done on this initiative. So the consumer experience, how do customers receive and store the digital documents? It's very simple. First, they receive an email, which can include the document or the eSlip, and then they save it to their smartphone, and then they simply show it if they're asked for it. Okay, so this is what it will look like. You have the email coming through to the person's smartphone. It is sent by your insurance provider. By my proof of insurance, we'll have the heading. And then when they open it and scroll down to read the details, this is where it gets fun, because this is where you can add some of your branding into it as well. It's going to have your insurers on the top left and your brokerage on the top right. And then when you scroll down a little bit further from here, they're able to, you'll see the PDFs if any PDFs are attached, and then that little black square is where they would click to get their pink slip. So once they click that, this is what it will open like on their phone, and then they can just click that add button, or it might be, depending on the version, 3 little dots, and they're able to add it to their smartphone wallet. Now on that pink slip itself, you'll have the information on the front, so the policy number, the effective date, the expiry date, and on the back, this is where you'll get some more of that more detailed information. What I do want to point out here, which is really nice for the brokerage, is you can set it where if it's a phone number, if they click the phone number, it's automatically dialing, and it's not like a link that doesn't work. Same with the website. If you wanted to add a website on there, they can just click it and be sent to your website. So that can get set up in the initial setup when you come through CSIO. And then you're able to lock the screen to protect privacy. So let's say someone's messaging you and you don't want it to come through while someone's looking at the pink slip, you can also set that privacy as well. The pink slip can be shared with other drivers, so sons, daughters, husbands, wives. You can just click on those 3 dots at the top and you'll be able to share it as well. And then it will go in their mobile wallet. You can access the eSlip in your mobile wallet at any time. You don't need any internet connection once it's in there, which is great. And there's no logging into any portals to go grab it, remembering any usernames or whatnot. So some of the features of MPOI and the mobile wallet, like I mentioned earlier, it's all lines of business, personal, commercial. There is a reporting dashboard that is available when you have an account, where you can go see what was sent, if what was sent was opened, read, if the slip was downloaded, which is fantastic. So you can keep track of that way. And then also, every time you send something, an EDOC notification is sent to that customer, that can get attached to that customer profile, just letting you know that it was sent, so that if anyone's ever looking, it's in that customer profile. What's also great is the customizable design. So when you create an account and you log in, you're able to change the branding. So you can add your colors, you can add different text to go with that email. So that's kind of a fun little piece on that end, where you can go and just put it towards your branding. If an insurer is sending something on your behalf and you're the broker and you've got it branded, your logo is going to be showing in that top right corner, like I showed you in that screenshot, instead of just plain text, which is great. It integrates directly with your BMS. So I'll show you on the next slide which BMSs have programmed this. So you're able to send right from your BMS and you don't have to log into the online platform to do anything. No usernames, as I mentioned, no passwords, nothing to remember. And again, it's available once downloaded to your phone offline. So they don't need to have any internet connection or anything. Everything is bank grade encryption, and then you have that lock screen feature. So here are some of the vendors that have programmed it for their BMS. So a lot of the larger ones. And this was just a fun little video we did when we launched, just showing the dashboard warrior. And I will play it because it's just music playing along with it. So we had 4 different types of videos recorded, which was really fun. And all of these are available if you want to have access to them to share and use as marketing material too. Please feel free to reach out to us and we could definitely provide those for you. And then on to the last pillar. So we have solutions and services here, and the strategic objective number 1 was to deliver essential, credible, secure, and reliable solutions. So accelerating the next generation of digital standards to support innovation and solution implementations, continue leveraging our INITEC committee as an information exchange forum for digital advancements, and develop, test, deploy, and support innovative standards and solutions in collaboration with CSIO members through INITEC's working groups on a newly upgraded testing environment. So a little bit about the INITEC advisory Committee. So the role of the INATEC Committee is to drive digital innovation and ultimately improve customer experiences within insurance by identifying major operational issues, common challenges, and solutions to these topics. INATEC is focused on solving industry pain points and advancing industry solutions. The INATEC Committee measures emerging technologies as proposed solutions against the viability, cost effectiveness, implementation efforts, and key benefits stakeholders will experience. Billing and claims eDocs. Continuing with the INATEC initiatives, the need to increase the availability of eDocs will be a major CSIO focus. The solution of expanding the eDocs standard to billing and claims by utilizing CSIO Net was well received by our members. What we heard from our members was mentioned in our working group, streamlined processes, providing brokers the ability to start and end in their BMS by sending notifications as eDocs. The working groups comprised of broker, insurer, and vendor representation completed the business requirements specific billing and claims notifications to be sent to the broker's BMS as an eDoc. Brokers wanted information readily available in their BMS, which will improve customer satisfaction, provide time savings, and improve retention. And more information on this can be found on our website. And then going with the strategic objective number 2 for pillar number 3, broaden CSIO's educational program and professional development platform. So our goal here is to expand our PD program, providing training through our online resource center. So one of the goals was to create an additional resource center for just videos, blogs, anything that we thought would think would be useful or helpful. We're just in the final steps of getting this all done, and hopefully it will be launched. It should be launched by the end of the year. And we'll just continually add on that as each year goes through. Another initiative under this one was to create a broker cybersecurity program that focuses on best practices. So we keep hearing that cybersecurity, everybody wants cybersecurity training. So we're also looking into launching a program just related around cybersecurity, different modules. We will definitely be communicating that when it's available and ready. So keep an eye on the website and our newsletters for that. So as I mentioned earlier, all of our courses, all of our webinars are free to our members. Only our members have access to them. So what we like to do is, in terms of subject matter experts, we always like to pick within the industry because there's such a vast amount of knowledge within the industry. So that's where we look first, and then we will go outside. I know we had a webinar this year that had a fantastic showing. It was an ethics webinar, ethics and insurance, and we had about 700 attendees, and that is a course on our online platform. So if you're interested, head over to the platform and check that out. I know it's definitely a demand for Ontario brokers just due to their credit requirements. But as I mentioned earlier as well, we have the 4 streams: cybersecurity, digital marketing, technology innovation, and industry trends and initiatives was actually a new stream added this year based on a survey that we did at the end of 2022. We host the webinars on a monthly basis, and courses are also put out on a monthly basis as well. So we have one more coming up for the end of the year, which is November 8th, and that's a spotlight on personal lines consumer profiles. And our speaker is from EY. So he was here doing one on small business profiles earlier in the year, and it was a in-demand topic for personal lines. So he's coming back and doing that with us. And then lastly, we have standing out with our digital member designation when you complete those 6 courses. And just to talk about some of the items that came from the survey and just reaching out to our members, our broker members mainly, was creating that additional stream, which we've done. We launched this year, broaden our course and webinar themes, which we continue to do, continue to add new speakers. So if anybody ever comes across a topic or a speaker, please reach out to me. I'm happy to look into things, and I'm happy to hear what the brokers want to hear and want to learn about. So just reach out to me and let me know. And then we chatted about doing a biannual survey for our members just to help guide that content creation, improve accessibility. So this was a big one. We just launched a course with closed captioning, which was really great. and then expand the current material and offer series in place of singular webinars. So looking at maybe doing a part 1, part 2, which we have done with this one that I just chatted about the personalized customer profiles, and then obtain additional feedback to enhance our digital member designation. So in conclusion, on a last note, CSIO advancements come from the dedication and enthusiasm of our valued partners. Insurers, brokers, and service providers offer their array of expertise to benefit the whole P&C industry by demonstrating commitment to collaboration, continuous improvement, and digital innovation. As we advance on these priorities, we embark on our 3-year strategic plans. We want to ensure you stay up to date and in touch. So a few ways you can do that is follow us on social, through our newsletters, or just reach out to any one of us, really. And this is where you can reach us in some of our capacities here, CSIO.com, membership at CSIO. I've posted my email in the chat there, and then our phone number as well. But thank you for joining us today. I will hop back on the camera. And if we do have any questions, give me a second while I... Perfect. Let me hop over to the chat. Debbie, do we have any questions that you can see here?
We do. We have one from Val. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I can read it to you if not.
Okay, yeah, I can see them here.
Okay.
So when attaching a document in my proof of insurance, do we have to save the PDF to a file to attach, or can we set it to come directly from our BMS? So when you're working from the manual solution, you would just go into your file folder wherever it's saved and upload it. In terms of the BMS, I'd have to reach out to my team on that one. And I will get back to you on that because I'm not too sure how it works differently in each BMS. So let me just write that down and I will make sure to get back to you, Val, on that one. PDF. I'm assuming if it's in your customer profile, it's just an easy attach, but let me confirm. And then I see, yeah, Debbie, yes, Nova Scotia was the first one to approve, and I missed that in my comments there. So that's exciting that they were the first ones. But is there any other questions? Like I said, if you have any questions after this, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to answer it. I know Isabelli, who is our membership coordinator, is also on the call today. So you might hear from me, you might hear from her. But we can definitely answer any membership related questions and then guide you to the right team member as well, if it's more on the technical side of things. But Debbie, that's all from me. So I'll hand it back to you.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Stephanie. We really appreciate you coming and explaining a bit more to all of us about CSIO and what your offerings are and what is available to our membership. And as you noted, there are opportunities for our members on all different levels to participate and definite value add for them. So I'm hoping that they will reach out directly, or again, if anyone has any questions that you'd like to send to us, we can also connect with CSIO in future. And thank you everyone for coming today. And I hope you have a lot of takeaways.
Perfect. Thank you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach me.
Okay, bye everyone.
And thank you, Debbie.
Okay, bye.
Bye.